Hello, we're streaming here live on the internet. Now let's see how the heck we can share this. This is probably why people use headsets with microphones on them instead of holding a microphone like this, like the way I'm holding it. Here we go. Look, I have a live stream. Hooray. Infinite Ryans. I'm going to turn that off. All right, here we go. Colin wants some content. Okay, so what we're doing here is we are going to try to live announce the Craft Sportswear Grand Prix of Gloucester race to register. So if you don't know what's going on here, I don't know why you're watching this YouTube stream because it's sort of focused on people who know what's going on. You may hear in the background my child screaming. She's going for a walk and she's not into it. So what we're doing is the first person to register for GP Gloucester gets a lovely craft cool mesh super light sleeveless base layer. They give it to you in a package. It's not just going to be like a floating shirt in space. First person per category gets one, and the 19th person to register gets one as well. So I think I need to text Paul here and see if it's per category per day. Does that mean they're giving out that many? I don't want to sign up for things that aren't going to happen. Let's look at Twitter here. All right. So, excuse me, I just ate a bunch of potato salad. It's in my mouth right now. So that means we have, let's just go safely. I don't think we're giving out anything for Club Row or Expo Space, but we could be wrong. I don't know. Craft is a pretty great company, good partner. They might have a pile of base layers they want to give out for this. So we're giving them out for the 4-5 men, that category, those categories. So that's two right there, Masters men. That also means that we're giving them out for our Masters 40-plus men, 60-plus men, and 50-plus men. If you aren't up to speed in the Victoria Series this year, we have new age breakdowns for our Masters men and our Masters women. So Masters women, you'll see here, we have a 40-plus category for Masters women. And yeah, so we have a 4-5 40-plus and a elite 1, 2, 3, 4 40-plus, open 40-plus, and open 50-plus for women. It'll be a 12:31. This is good. This way I can have an idea of what the heck I'm announcing when the race happens. So let's look at who won, who was the best registerer who peaked for registering last year for 2016, as Reg doesn't open for another 10 minutes here. Let's see here. Saturday. Who was your cat 4-5? So I talked to Colin. So right here you see we have the date entered. It doesn't show the time, but it's sorted by timestamp. So Josh Anderson was last year's winner of the registration race. Is there a chat on this? How does this work? I don't know. How do I view that? I don't know how YouTube works. I'm 32 years old. I don't do a whole lot of YouTube. I guess if you have a question, just tweet at me. Paul's on a ride right now. Wait. Anyway, I may just be doing this for no reason, according to Colin. Anyway, last year, Josh Anderson won the 4-5 entry race. 35-plus, Dave Atnamy won that. Good for him. Joanna Ah won Cat for Women's entry race. She won an actual bike. I think she got a podium at Night Weasels too, and then she broke her Pinky Racing. Oh, that's not done by date entered. Damn it, Ryan. It's sorted by name. Here we go. Bill Harrington won last year. Forget everything I said earlier. Pat Grian from ECV. That seems like collusion right there for last year. Chris Blakemore won for the women's race. So no one cares about this. I'm just talking. I don't know. How are you guys doing? Huh? Good day? Good days all around? Maybe if I go to this. There we go. I look at my own content. We can have infinite Ryans. Hopefully it doesn't pick up the sound of me talking. Oh, good. 9 people are watching. Oh, good. Hey, Steve. There's a chat. How do I make this pop out? Pop out chat. Perfect. All right. Okay, so it's just going to be me, Steve, Colin, and Mike talking. It's just like the internet. So, Gloucester this year, October 14th and 15th. Maybe it's going to be a rocky, dusty, hellish moonscape. Maybe it'll rain. I don't know. But it's going to be a good time. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're probably going. I don't know if anyone's watching this. And I'm looking forward to repeatedly refreshing this page on Bike Reg. Because I'm sure what Bike Reg is looking for is unnecessary page reloads today. It's probably just what they need. Colin. All right. Derek Bouchard Hall is racing. So what's going on here? Questions about this, Colin. There is some manual entries. Today's what? Today's 8/8. So these are people, presumably. Am I looking at 2017? I am. It is 2017. Registration's not open yet, but there's people already registered. So this is going to be impossible for me to figure out because there's already people on here. Look at this. Derek Bouchard Hall is going to be racing. President of USA Cycling in the 4-5 race, which does seem a little sandbaggy just because, he's a very, very strong racer. That is how committed USA Cycling is to a just and logical upgrade process that Derek Bouchard Hall, former pro, is in the 4-5 race at Gloucester. He's not going to get a call-up. Let's check cross results, see if that guy's got any points. I know he did the donut race at Nationals a little while ago. Where is Mr. Cross results? Am I getting paid by Bike? I should be. Hey, Bike Reg, are you guys paying me for just showing your websites? I don't have a job right now. Maybe I can do demos. No, DBH has no cross results history. How many Derricks are in here? Oh, man. He is going to start at the back. USA Cycling's president, Derek Bouchard Hall, formerly of racing in Europe at some point, I don't remember when, is going to be at the back of the 4-5 race on Saturday. That's going to be amazing. So, look forward to that. And, yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of... so I think there's going to be some complications. There's going to be some back-end checking of this because I'm not going to be able to figure out who is the first one registered because I just got screwed. I wish I had known this was here. Bunch of assholes. Colin, you can hear me, and I don't know what to do about this. This whole thing's ruined. Bouchard Hall. All right, so this, once I said, this is why people have like headsets. I don't have a headset. Mike Martin, you shut your mouth. Tweetbot's amazing. Mike, after this is over, we're going to go over why Tweetbot's great and why you're wrong, because it's fantastic application. It's only $10, Mike. That's like one avocado toast and half of a coffee. Let's look at Bouchard Hall, Mr. DBH here in the bike reg or cross results. Bouchard Hall. I'm realizing now Kevin Bouchard Hall's there, and so is Kevin's wife, but Derek is not in there. So Colin and everyone, just so you know, USA Cycling President is going to be starting at the back. You know, John, you're right. I do kind of have a headset thing, but it looks really stupid. And oh, good. Thank you, Jason, for fixing that. John, I'm not going to be able to switch it. It's 1 minute until Reg goes live. So, you know, that's going to be real stressful for me to try to change my headset situation this close to the end. I feel if I don't have like something to do with my hands, I'm just going to be stressed out. All right, let's hit registration. Let's hit refresh again. Refresh. Refresh. Paul's texting me. What is Paul saying? Paul said, boom. Paul's back from his ride. So he's going to be refreshing the page, seeing who he's going to have to mail those craft base layers to. Who's registered? We're not open yet. Ah, oh, so stressful. All right, there's already 118 people in there. I think that's probably volunteers and those kind of folks who get entered for their time, the fact that they're spending their. I'm just sitting here, just refresh. There we go. We're open. We are open. What's happened? 118 registrants. 118 still. Expand all of these. Oh yeah, this is great stuff. 440 users on Bike Reg right now. Not too bad. So there's still some overhead on the server, I'm sure. 120. We got 2. Let's open this puppy up and see who's winning. So now, knowing that there's people that were registered prior to today in some of the categories, I don't really know how to figure this out. I can't really announce it. Am I correct with this? Okay, good. Thanks, Colin. So this is all not really going to work because I didn't capture a list of who was registered before it went live because I put very little thought into this. But we can at least look who's here, you know, talk about the bike race. Let's see. Let's just say we'll refresh it now. We're at 294 people. So 100 people registered in like the last 1 minute. That's pretty good. Oh boy. What's this? Colin, you seeing this? I'm going to screenshot. Hold on. So I'm going to do this action. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Let's do a screenshot of how messed up this looks. Yes. All right. Rewrote that puppy. Ooh. Whoops. I do need a spreadsheet. Okay. So this looks good. 400 people registered already. 2 minutes. We've got 200 people registered in about 4 minutes, 2 minutes. So let's just look at Club Row has opened up. Pete Mead taking 2 spots in Club Row. Also, I just burped into the microphone. Pete Mead spelled his name wrong, so that's interesting. I'm not sure how that happened. All right, so Pete Mead with the double tense and the incorrectly spelled name. Wonder how that happened. Randy Lochlar, very vocal and shouting in his registration. Jean-Francois Blaise from Trek last year on the podium. winning one of the Masters fields. I don't remember. My brain's been blasted in the last year. So this is a pretty stacked club row for both days. This is really looking to be a who's who of the club row, and it's still going to get better. You know, Dave Hildenbrand's in there from Etna. Kurt Maw. If you're in Salem, you know, on the North Shore this week, tomorrow, you can go see the Witches Cup bicycle race down there. Andrew Gardner is going to be in the expo space with Untapped. That'll be good. All right, I don't know what's going on here. This is all messed up. Saturday. I'm not going to overthink this right now. We're looking at basically just generally early registration people. Some of these people registered on 8/8. It could be Bill Harrington. Now, Bill Harrington was added. Nate Kemp may be your winner here for this category. I don't know. Women's Cat 4-5, 8/8. Valerie may have won. I don't know. Everyone just I don't know any of these things. How many people are watching this on YouTube? Thanks, Paul. It's a good live stream, isn't it? Welcome to Ryan Uses Bike Reg here on YouTube. My name's Ryan Kelly. I'm just scrolling around Bike Reg, refreshing stuff, talking into a microphone instead of having like a headset. Just being bad at YouTube streaming, but being good at navigating Bike Reg. I want to refresh the page to get new data, but I really enjoy all of this entry duplication that's happening here. It's nice. It makes me feel good about whenever Colin Reuter does something wrong, I feel better about myself because all he does is tell me how wrong I am when I do internet things. I'm pretty bad at the internet. Colin's better. All right, Mark McCormick. Oh, boy. So Dan Donovan, Mark McCormick may be the sprint for the Masters race. Oh, I'm getting some updates here from Jason what it looks like our winners are. So Pit Row, Randy Locklar, probably our winner if we're giving out a prize for that. Cat 3, Brad Walker. Let's refresh this puppy. Collapse it down. Cat 3, Brad Walker. This is provisional, of course. We have to go to the finish camera. So yeah, Brad Walker, your Cat 3. Why isn't there kick-ass background music? I don't know. Because I didn't figure out a channel for that in my streaming application. Let's do that right now live instead of doing anything helpful. Let's add an audio capture device. No, we're not going to do that. It's a waste of time. I'll keep it in mind for the next time I live announce registration. All right. Saturday, Jeremy Saksic winning the Cat 4-5 entry for that race. And 4-5 40 plus Nate Kemp and John Burkhart winning your 50 plus. There's going to be emails about this. All right. Oh, hi, Chris. So we're going to let this kind of hum along for a bit while Ryan tries to figure out adding in another audio source. Let's play some Spotify. We'll play some Smiths. This is what you can do when you don't have a job. Oh, I unplugged my laptop. That's probably not helpful. Yes, these are all provisional results from Jason, your registration. King, he's the guy you want to email if you want a refund or to have your category changed. But be careful if you do it because then he's going to whine to me about it. Yeah, speaking of being unemployed, if you're looking for someone to work in operations, sales ops, reporting, that kind of stuff, check out RyanTKelly.com. It's got all the information for a clever problem solver looking for new business opportunities. That's me, folks. Put some Human League right now. See if we can capture this on the Tell me if that's coming through, if you guys can hear my Human League on the live chat. I'm a full stack LAMP developer. Starting to play around a little bit in some Django, Python stuff. That's awfully loud. Music. We have music. Okay, great. Let's do this. Let's make a new one. Okay. I don't really know how to do this music thing. Let's go to the mixer part of this. Audio input capture. You guys can hear the music. That's good. It's very loud in there. Is that better? Can you hear the music now, folks, in the YouTube chat? I don't really know if this is working. So this is now, Ryan figures out how to use barely. You can barely hear it. Probably because you're hearing it from my headphones through the microphone, Chris. That's probably what the problem is here. So we're gonna axe the music right now until the next time I try to live stream a bike race. So that was great. We're gonna axe the music thing because it was not working out for us. Oh, riders can change categories and bikers themselves. So that's good to know. Before you email somebody for a category change, you can go into the event in your Bike Reg profile and change your category. So, all right. Any questions? This is the last shot for questions from Twitter or from this live chat. Riders can also transfer entries to other riders. Are you kidding me? You see this right here in my Tweetbot window. Riders can change their registration. So if you register and you can't go, you can slip that over to somebody who can if you need to. That's pretty cool. Although it really does just end up taking money from the promoter because, the promoter could double charge somebody. But kudos to Bike Reg for being racer focused. All right. Any other questions, folks? Chris, the question is it okay to use SQL injection to modify your registration? It is okay, Chris, because if Colin's so good, he should be able to, he should be handling that appropriately. Race today, whatever. Race brought to you by Kraft. As far as I know, the Atomic Cafe, coffee tent's going to be right in front of the registration, the announcing gazebo, which makes my life great. Last year I had, I think, 8 espressos Saturday and Sunday. It really put me into a sort of interesting level of consciousness. Really enjoyed that. Thank you, John and everyone at Atomic. And now, all right, so if you want to look at people talking about registration and making registration jokes, you should follow Captain Zero Fun on Twitter. Him and Colin are talking about stuff. That's 8. Okay, well, the race is almost full. 879 registrations, 892. Let's look at how many we have left. What's anything almost full? This, folks, is why you should upgrade, becoming a UCI racer. So nothing's throwing out a low field limit warning, but I'm sure we'll be soon, as we've already hit about almost 1,000 registrations in the first 12 minutes of the event being live. Okay, so that's it. We're good here. Thanks for doing this, watching this. Bike racing's fun. I'm gonna go do some stuff. I hope you all have a swell Tuesday. Witch's Cup is tomorrow night. You should go to that. See y'all later. The stop streaming button's not working. We're going to be here forever. Oh, no. My application froze. That's good. Now we're playing watch Ryan try to turn off a YouTube stream. How do I do this? My channel. This is good. This is very professional.